Hey guys, it is Sarah Crawford, aka the Boho CEO, and I wanted to come back and do basically a fascia blaster 1 year later, where is she now video. You know, I made that fascia blaster video, blasting the tummy overhang, for the fascia blaster group originally, and I made it for a group of my friends. I never expected it to get 600,000 views, and what has happened over the last year is I've had so many questions come through that video and a lot of criticism come through that video. Most of the questions are, where are you now? Where's the before and afters? You know, how's everything going? So let me start there. So am I blasting anymore? I actually had to take some serious time off. One, when I made that video, I was 5 months postpartum. So that belly you were seeing, the body you were seeing was a 5-month postpartum belly. And I was nursing at the time, and I'm one of those ladies that when I nurse, I tend to gain weight due to the hormone balance. So I was blasting really to kind of gain my confidence. I wanted to do something about my tummy. Now, I had that severe diastasis recti, so my muscles were very separated, and also I ended up finding out that I had an abdominal hernia as well. So I took the year off to get my hormones under control, to get my weight under control, and to figure out how to correct my stomach. So through specific exercises and working with my doctor, I have gotten that under control now. I've actually lost 30 pounds, so I'm still on that weight loss journey. But what I did not expect, like I said, was so many negative comments about my body, specifically from men. So I have so much I could say on that, but I'm going to refrain because I know who I am. I knew my body. I knew what I was doing. Guys, my diet was on point. I was eating extremely clean, you know, high protein and good green leafy vegetables and organic and all the things, but what was not under control was my estrogen levels. And so through some blood work and working with my doctor, and now on some really fantastic supplements that have helped me get my blood sugar and my estrogen under control, my body is finally responding to all the exercise and the things that I was already doing. So what the fascia blaster gave me was confidence. It gave me this feeling like I could do something about my stomach even though I couldn't understand my weight gain. And so I have completely maintained my results. Now, I am not going to do the whole bit and show you guys my stomach again because I did that once, and I did it to show technique. I did it to put a body out there that other women would recognize. Maybe somebody else was struggling with their stomach. Maybe somebody else had had large children. My babies were 11 and 10 pounds, you guys. So this tummy got stretched. And I wanted women who dealt with that to have a body that they look at, not just a bodybuilder and some fantastic in shape person with no stretch marks and no fat anywhere up here doing it saying, oh, and if you have an overhang, you can do it this way. No, they needed to see somebody with a body that they could relate to. So that is why I did it. I am going to go ahead and post some before and after pictures from this year after my little clip here, just so you guys can see, like, this is a journey that I've been on, and I hope that this inspires you. I still recommend this device. The bruising is extremely temporary. The bruising was never painful. It looked crazy, but it was never painful, completely healed. I have zero damage. If anything, like I said, my stomach has maintained a completely flat, zero overhang belly, which is awesome. So again, I will post those pictures, and I thank you guys for watching. I thank you for the 600,000 views and all the negative comments and the positive comments, because I think you guys are showing the dichotomy of where our culture is. You have this huge push to normalize women who gain weight when they're pregnant, who have stretch marked bellies and fat in weird places from having children. And then you have the other side of culture that is trying to rip those women apart and tell them, you know, I've gotten called a pig and fat and ugly and a cow and disgusting multiple times on that other video. But you guys, I don't care, because I'm talking to you, the women who have struggled with their body, the women who understand what I'm talking about when you know that you needed somebody to normalize the tummy overhang and address how to deal with it. So yes, I still stand by the fascia blaster, and I will probably blast again, but like I said, it was kind of a season for me where I was working on specific areas, and it really kicked off my journey that has led me to where I am now, and I'm still on my way. I'm a woman in progress, as we all should be, continuously. inspires you. I hope that if you've gotten this, that you've gotten great results with it. It worked for me, and so that's why I recommended it, because it was fantastic for me during that season. Hope this finds you well. Continue growing and working on yourself. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, and don't let anybody tell you differently.